Hey guys, this is LoudsCast with TGN.TV, and today guys, I am in End Time, one of the 3 new heroics on the PTR itself. Now guys, I know Tally did already cover this, but I thought I'd give you the perspective from a ranged DPS, and I'm also going to cover a boss which he didn't. Okay, so this is the Echo of Sylvanus. Yes indeed folks. Right, so in this fight, essentially, what she's going to do is she's going to wail on the tank, and then she's going to cast an ability which is going to summon a sort of ring of ghouls around her. Yeah, so we're about to go into that phase now. That she goes up in the air, she becomes immune, she decides to pull us all in for a kiss and a cuddle or something, and here are all these ghouls around it in this sort of chain ring with this big wave of purple around them. You don't want to stand in the purple. I know the phrase is meant to be don't stand in the fire, but don't stand in the purple. Now the idea is to focus one of these ads down so you have a path out. However, I'm a mage, just thought, fuck that, I'll just blink out and I'll be fine. So there we go, we're transitioning back to phase 1. She also does a line of purple there on the floor, and unfortunately it does catch a couple of our group in it, and they unfortunately bite the dust and die in that. The positioning of that after the sort of Ring of Ghouls ability does seem to be quite random. Yeah, so someone's asking the Death Knight there to please res them. I'm the healer, I'm dead, please res me. I don't want to lose this, I want to do this boss, I want to do this heroic, please res me. And the healer does get res. So here we go again into that Ring of Ghouls effect here. And it's just a case of focusing one of the ghouls down. Now I did try to slow one of them, and I also tried to Frost Nova as well to snare them. Neither worked, unfortunately. So here we go again. Now at this point I was panicking. I'm like, oh god, it's a bit close. Ice block, phew! I'm safe. Now at this point, guys, the Death Knight in our group did actually figure out that you can actually jump over that big wave of purple stuff behind the ghouls. So yes, guys, you can actually defeat this boss by pressing spacebar. Yeah, that just seems to be about the sort of difficulty of this heroic throughout. Although I did find it still to be pretty good fun, and it's always fun to be on my mage as well and blowing the shit out of stuff. So yeah, we're still 1 DPS down here. Boss is about to go down. I do think that, yep, here we go again. That same mechanic. I don't know if that's a percentage thing or it is just random. I didn't really have much of a chance to look. So like I say, guys, you can either focus one of the ghouls down, tank's sculling one and we're trying to DPS it down, although we are 1 DPS short, or you can use something like Blink or Heroic Leap to get out, or you can just jump it. I mean, they may increase the radius to stop people from doing that. It just seems a bit cheesy that it's actually quite a cool mechanic and you can just jump it. Yeah. Not too sure what's going on there. So here we go, gonna nuke him down, continue to nuke him down, heal us back up. Almost out of mana though. Come on, Echo Sylvanus, you need to die. You need to die horribly. Here we go, just about to kill her now, finish her off, and bang, dead. And all the loot that drops in here as well, guys, is 378 item level, which is quite nice. Quite nice, that's going to get you ready for raiding. Okay guys, this is the boss that Tally didn't cover. I don't believe that this one was available during the time of his video. This is the Echo of Bane. I have no idea who the fuck Bane is. And as you can see, we've got these platforms and a lot of lava around. Yeah, they just can't get rid of the Fireland sort of vibe, can they? So yeah, you get these platforms. We decided to sort of split up, range DPS staying on one of them and the melee on the other, because that kind of made sense to us at the time. Again, guys, we hadn't looked at Dungeon Journal or anything like that. I like to experience things first hand, and boom! Oh no, he just destroyed the platform, and I was like, crap! I better ice block. I don't know what's going to happen when I come out that ice block. Am I going to die instantly? And I tried to blink out, and then the lava didn't really do an awful lot. Admittedly, the healer was focusing me, but the lava really didn't do an awful lot of damage. So he just seems to jump from one platform and destroy it, and I think it's a case of you just got to nuke him down before all the platforms are down, because if all the platforms are down and you're just in lava, you probably would die on this one. So this fight is essentially just a DPS race, and to jump from one platform to the other. So there we go, there's another one down. We're all running across. Like I said, the fight doesn't seem to do much damage. It seems to do about 5k, 6k per tick, which isn't an awful lot. Me as a coffee, quite happy to swim in the lava, it seems, and be able to get across to the platform. But yeah, another little good fun fight. Like I said, this is just a DPS race. I'm thinking if you ran out of platforms, you'd be fucked, essentially, and you would just wipe on this boss. One of our guys has just gone across to the final platform, I believe. That's our healer, and there we go, he's running across, jumped over to that platform, destroyed that. We've got one platform left, but he's not on an awful lot of life here, and we're going to be able to nuke him down and finish him off. So, again, another really easy fight in this instance, and some more 378 loot there. Piece of leather hands with some agility and stamina on them. And guys, we're on the final fight here against, I'm trying to say this, Murozond? Sounds like something from Power Rangers, yeah. Yeah, this actually made the instance worth it for me, this fight, against this big, evil, mean dragon, because it's a really good fun fight. He does these AoEs on the ground, these spinning spirals of yellow. He's also got a breath attack as well, so if you're tanking him, make sure you tank him away from the rest of the group. But yeah, that's the AoE starting up, and I managed to get caught in the down. I was like, get out, quick, don't stand in the fire. And yeah, he just seemed to pick on me with that AoE. Now, the other mechanic here, guys, is that there is an hourglass in the centre of this sort of area. What you do is you essentially, at certain points during the fight, you click the hourglass and it sends you back in time to the start of the fight, which means there's no AoE on the ground, and all that kind of good thing. However, the boss remains on whatever health he has. There we go, we're going to hourglass mode, and this is cool. So it's reset, I'm back to my starting position. I zoom forward here, and look at the massive haste buff I've got. Arcane Blast, Arcane Blast, Arcane Blast, Arcane Missiles, bang, 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 fuck blammo, yeah. So you get a massive haste buff for a few seconds as well, and all the AO resets. Now you can see those hourglasses just above my action bars. That's how many times you can use the hourglass mechanic during the fight. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times you can use the hourglass to get that massive haste buff. And the other thing to bear in mind as well, guys, I wasn't aware of this at the time, but all your cooldowns reset as well. So your stuff like your mirror image and whatever else, they all reset. Now I don't think stuff like Time Warp and Bloodlust reset now. I think they've changed that since Tally's video, because we did pop Time Warp at some point, and we still had the Time Warp debuff in the right hand corner. So here we go, reset again. Well, I'm back to my starting position. So yeah, if you're a ranged DPS in this fight, start pretty close to the boss. You don't end up having to run and miss half that massive haste buff like I did, which is a bit foolish on my part, really. But I didn't know. So there we go. We've popped Time Warp now, and I think when we use the hourglass again during this fight, we still have the Time Warp debuff. We shall see though. Yeah, I've blown my CDs here, but I'm having to move around a bit, so my DPS is suffering a little bit. No recount as of yet on the PTR. I'm going to try and get that working for the other two heroics, which I'll try to cover as well for you guys. Okay, and hopefully some of the new raid as well, if we really get into stuff on there. Right, I don't know what the release dates, anything like that's going to be. So yeah, we still got the Time Warp debuff there in the top right, as you can see. I'm sure we end up popping the hourglass again here during this fight. Come on, come on. Yeah, lots of AoE. Someone's going back now. Basically, yep, here we go. Into massive haste mode, and my apologies, guys. I was absolutely wrong with that. The Time Warp debuff has gone. However, Time Warp on my action bar is still on cooldown. So that may be something they've done on purpose, otherwise this fight is just going to be easy, because all you're going to do is you're just going to get him to like 90%, pop the hourglass, use Time Warp Bloodlust, and then rinse repeat, so you get the buff back in the fight. It's going to be way too easy. I mean, it was pretty easy anyway. It's just a case of don't stand in the fire, pop the hourglass when there's too much AoE on the ground. And 2 bits of loot dropping there, some more 378 gear. I was taking a look at the little cloth. Yep, I'm on my Night Elf Mage. I've had a few problems getting my characters across the PTR, so I had to make a pre-made. Yeah, guys, this has been LoudsCast with TGN.TV here, guys. If you did miss Tally's video, just push the previous button, and I will also link it as a video response as well. If you're not already, please subscribe to TGN World of Warcraft, and please check out my personal YouTube channel as well, and be sure to subscribe there. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.